Hi, my name's Heather and I'm currently a senior assistant psychologist here at the Gender Identity Clinic in Northamptonshire. I work with individuals who are assigned male or female at birth, and perhaps that assignment doesn't align with who they are now. So through sessions or group work, we help individuals to feel comfortable with who they are internally. And we might also explore how that presentation might look externally as well, through things like hair or clothing, or legally through name changes. I think I always knew that I wanted to work with people in some capacity. I just wasn't sure what that might look like. So when I was at school, so year 10 or 11, I chose health and social care as one of my options. I also completed a young apprenticeship while I was in year 9 or 10, I think, in health and social care. Within that you have real work experience placements, so that really helped me to get an understanding of sort of where I wanted my career to go at such a young age. I've always been quite caring, quite understanding of individuals, very much thrive off social interaction. So yeah, I feel like that definitely made me realise that working in a people heavy field was what I wanted to do. There wasn't a specific moment or experience. There wasn't like that eureka moment for me. It sort of felt quite a natural process. So I just let into it and went with it to see where it would take me. So I didn't really do any volunteering or anything like that post sixth form. Through UCAS, I applied to university and I ended up studying at the University of Northamptonshire on their psychology and counselling degree, and then from then on just sort of explored job roles from there that I was interested in. I always find this question really hard because as you can imagine, it really varies every day. So I guess I can talk about sort of what's going on at the minute within my work. So I conduct one-to-one sessions with service users. We are in the process of setting up a welcome workshop or a waiting well group for our service users waiting to access our service. We're looking at implementing a surgical group as well, so there's been a lot of developing around that. We also have an autism and gender group or neurodivergence group that we've been working on too. So it really varies, to be honest. No day is the same, which makes it exciting as well. In one-to-one sessions, we might look at aspects like exploring gender identity, role and expression. We might look at elements of alleviating internalised transphobia, promoting resilience, addressing the negative impact of gender dysphoria and stigma on mental health, elements of improving body image or enhancing social and peer support. I feel like, especially with this service user group, you have to be extremely open-minded, understanding and compassionate and empathetic to what individuals are going through as well, in order to help create and foster sort of close connections. When I was at school, I was always average. I was always in the middle set for everything. I didn't really excel. I also never failed at anything either. So I just sort of coasted, and I wasn't really academically paid that much attention to. But there was a lot of emphasis on, I didn't have great memory, so I would pick a lot of coursework options. And then when I went to university, obviously that's not a choice. Like some modules you have to do coursework and some modules you have to do exams, or a bit of both. So it's sort of exploring like how I could tackle that. So I really leaned into the university and getting support in a way that it meant that I was able to achieve the best I could achieve. But I got C's across the board, and I managed to get a 2-1 in my undergrad, and masters. In my masters I got a merit. So it's possible. You just gotta believe in yourself. So within our clinic, we're quite a small team of 16. So we have a mental health nurse, we have non-medical prescribers, we have peer support worker, we have a speech and language therapist. Our team manager are doctors. They're the ones who are able to deliver the diagnosis of gender incongruence. We have our admin team as well. And then with me in psychology, there is my clinical psychologist who supervises me. So we're quite a small team, which has its benefits as well as its drawbacks. I always think that it's great to have transgender and non-binary clients or service users working within clinics. They offer a very different and useful and needed perspective. I think that would be one thing that I would like to see more of from this clinic. So we do have a co-production group. So when we generate materials for our service users, it's sort of done as a group effort, and those voices are really listened to because they're really important, so that we can convey that material across in a really inclusive way. I would have a think, why psychology? What is it about this area that excites you or that you're interested in? I would say if you're thinking about it, when you're exploring options, knowing that there's lots of routes within psychology. When you become an assistant psychologist or a senior assistant psychologist, there's a lot of emphasis on going on the clinical doctorate, and actually knowing that there are lots of different options within that, and exploring all those options too, I think is really important. I think volunteering, although I didn't do it personally, it would have been something that I would have explored more, and I actually think might have been beneficial to me figuring out what sort of service user group I would like to work with going forward as well. My favourite thing is that there are so many approaches, and there are some truly amazing individuals within the psychology field as well, and there's so many perspectives. There's not one size fits all. It's so exciting to sort of be able to apply different areas of psychology. Being quite psychologically minded is really beneficial in terms of sort of self-care and how you look at yourself. I think it's just exciting working with loads of different professionals from different backgrounds with different experiences. It helps you to develop your knowledge as well. Choosing a path like psychology is a really brave and inspiring decision, because it means you're curious about what makes people tick, you know, how their thoughts, their feelings, emotions and behaviours and their stories. I think it's perfectly natural to wonder if it's going to be the right fit, and actually I think that curiosity is a sign that you care deeply about understanding others, and then in turn it helps you to understand about yourself too. Give yourself space to explore, and remember that every expert within this field started exactly where you are now, wondering and questioning if this is the right route for them.